exceptional of us.
Hi everyone. So this is a video reply, and it's really important to bring some points that simply show the lack of common sense that people can have. And it's just, there are so many contradictions, especially when people don't know what they're talking about. So that's why let's clarify some things. And there's this interesting point that is mentioned on the video, where it says that it feels wrong when watching Destini's videos. Right. Why? What is this feeling wrong? Well, let me tell you. It's the resistance to listen to something new, because people were so they got used to hear certain things that they believe they are the true, and they don't even question themselves anymore. And then once there's something challenging that those ideas that could make them think in another way, that's this resistance. And what is quite weird is that we would see this maybe in people with a certain age, but it has nothing to do with that, because apparently this is a young person, and there's this resistance to see the common sense and the practicality of Destini's message. And which is really sad is that he speaks about something that he doesn't know, because he's not being even applying any tool. And I would say that the first tool that everyone should really focus on is in self-honesty, because what is the point in judging what other people are doing and pointing their finger without first looking at themselves and see how they are participating in the world? And I don't see that a participation based on hate and based on distrust and based on anger could work. No, it won't work. And the proof that doesn't work is the world how it is now. And all the ideas about spirituality and good vibes or bad vibes and negative energy, all of that is such a limitation. It doesn't allow the person to look further. And again, when we talk about Destiny tools, and it's not about how they put everything into one bag without seeing that this is a mirror. All the judgments that are projecting on this video is about this person's own fears, own judgments. So it's incredible to see that, and that the person, instead of stopping and see how they are doing this to themselves, they keep going in. And in the end, it's all about self. And when he talks about self-responsibility, okay, so what is his self-responsibility? What he's doing to himself while criticizing what other people is doing based on so much ignorance? And another point that I will just bring in this discussion is the idea that if people come together and they agree upon a cause and they communicate and they are united, it's a cult. Why? Well, apparently human beings are not very used to go along with each other and to take care about each other So once there's a group of people that decide to walk together, then it's quite a threat. Yes, it's a threat to individuality, it's a threat to the ego, and which is cool because all those ideas and superiorities and self-interest, it's just damaging us as humanity, and that creates separation, and it has not been working and it won't work. So if any change may happen in this world, has to come from united people and humanity agreeing in certain principles that are not about damaging anyone. It's completely the contrary. And if people cannot see this, I mean, they're completely blind. And it's so sad that we think that the society like that is how it should be, and then something that is new and brings so much, I mean, clarity, and so it's just so cool because it brings some values that seem to be lost, and then it's completely misinterpreted, and it's not only bad that the person shares that information like that, it's also because they're not seeing by themselves that they are not benefiting from it. So yes, so I mean, I would suggest everyone to look at Destini tool as self-support, because that's what it is. And yes, and enjoy yourself in this process.
It's a strife. The light is right because deception in us.